Yo everybody, I am in our, this is a Morristown renovation we have here, and once we look around, this is totally different where it started before. Camera's a little dirty, let me try that out now. We've refinished this staircase. We've refinished the floor. Actually, remember, we put a new floor here to match. This is white oak, and we found some other variations of floor. Had to make a stain in this color. And this is pretty sharp. I do love it. Right now we're gonna get into refinishing the cabinets. A lot of questions about which one to do first, the floors or the walls, or the walls and the floors or the cabinets. It really depends on your project. This one we did the floors first. They're dry, they're gonna get covered with paper, then they're gonna get covered with grip-right, and then we're actually gonna tape to the baseboard instead of taping directly to the floor. Why? You could pull a fresh finish off of the floor when it's not cured. So try not to do that. And of course, we're gonna use grip-right, which is the best protectant for a floor. If you wanna maintain what we just did in your home, whether they're new floors or they're old floors, you wanna maintain just the cleanliness and make sure that none of the material that we're using goes through. You have to use grip-right. You could put something under there, it's called ram board, which stops ladder marks, etc. from denting the floor. So there is no overboard. Cover it, protect it. If you look in here, this is the office. We're gonna change this brown, which actually doesn't look too bad, this cherry, middle brown cherry cabinet to a special color. This is my little gift. What I'm gonna do, nobody knows, I'm gonna refinish this cabinet, and I'm actually gonna paper behind the shelves. I'm gonna use, I don't know, not really sure yet, but maybe a damask or a linen or like a sisal paper back there, something real classy. If I walk through here, I painted this bathroom. I think this is naval or navy. Navy in there. Big room. Remember the wall that we took out, this pony wall? There was a pony wall here. It is no longer there anymore. We are gone. So you wouldn't be able to walk through from one space to the next because there's a pony wall here. We're gonna mount a TV on the chimney. You can see the other staircase is refinished. We're gonna replace all the spindles. A lot of times, trying to paint the spindle, you're breaking it to get it out. It could be nailed in a million different places. So in my opinion, it's just easier to replace it. You're gonna take it out anyway and paint it. They're not expensive to replace. So to try to sand them down, it's more cost effective actually to get another spindle. Let's take a peek at the kitchen. Kept the orientation. This island is at an angle. This isn't set exactly where it's going to be. It's actually going to shift just slightly over here, giving us a little room over here. But remember before, the island was here. It was skimpy. It was 3 cabinets. They were not well made. They're in the garage if you really want to see them. And they were tied together. It wasn't really what I would call a custom kitchen. Now, beautiful home. What did we do here? We extended the height of the cabinets with a fascia board. Then a two-step crown molding up on top. You can see. So this piece right here, this is the fascia board. And then we did a second piece and then a 2-piece crown molding. So we call that either tier, or step down, or drop down, whatever you want to call it. The end panels of these cabinets and all the cabinetry in here is going to be decorative end panels to match the new doors we're putting in, because the old doors, they were not great quality. The boxes were decent construction. They will last, but the doors, they will not last. They were builder grade at best. You don't want to spend money refinishing a terrible door. It's just not going to hold up. So new door is the best option here. There'll be decorative end panels in the ends. There'll be new doors, new drawers, all soft closing pullouts, which I don't think the homeowner knows I'm doing that for them. So we have to make new drawer boxes, because those flimsy ones with the white rails or the white glides on the sides, they're not soft closed. They bang. There's no way to sneak food. If that's you, that's kind of me. Come down and I sneak food from the pantry, and then, my wife says, what are you doing down there? So soft closing, that's going to stop that. So if you're a food sneaker, you're a midnight snacker, get some soft closing drawers. It's going to help you out. So we're going to do soft closing drawers here. We're changing the orientation underneath the stove to, instead of 2 doors, we're going to have 2 full pull-out drawers. Same thing next door. This is actually getting replaced with a beverage refrigerator, which I love. And which is great for kids. Put their drinks in there, put the waters in there, anything to go. And then there's going to be a 6-inch cabinet on the side. I think it's for spice racks. Up here, we extended out the hood. We did a little bump out, which is going to get a full face here. This is going to be removable because we're putting a new insert underneath for the new cooktop. So there's going to be a new insert hood in here, and then the cooktop or the face of the hood is going to be removable because the guts of that need to be accessed every once in a while. The refrigerator is getting replaced, so we rebuilt this cabinet. This was recessed back. I didn't like that, so we brought it forward, make it look like one set piece, and then new doors here. Maybe the showpiece will be the island. So the island, going left to right, we have long or tall and wide. These are for, really, it's actually to make the space for the seating. Do you see how I do that? This way you can tuck the stools back in here. But we utilize this space instead of just having dead space. These will be pullouts for either sheet pans, cupcake things. Everything seems like it's centered around food right now. So sheet pans or spice racks or even oil, tall bottles. We'll do a full pullout here. You actually can get a full soft closing pullout 30 inches deep. So this is a 36-inch cabinet, 30-inch full pullout deep. You can get that made. So we're gonna make a pullout here 30 inches deep, which will fill up most of the space. The rest of the cabinets are 24. There's gonna be a built-in microwave, a pull-out drawer. Underneath here, you see how I utilize this space for the baseboards. You may never use it, but then you realize I could put a sheet pan under there. I can put anything flat, cutting boards, etc. They go under there. Otherwise, it's just wasted dead space. The other cabinets, I didn't build those, but that's what you would get. You would get a 4.5-inch wasted baseboard space. There's some cabinets that have electricity running, maybe plumbing running, but the majority of them don't. So this is harder to do when you do this. More expensive, but it's really custom, and it's fun to do, and it's fun to use, and it makes your island or you makes your cabinetry look a lot better. That is something that I do a lot. So that's something that, if you want, we definitely can accommodate. The others are going to be drawer, 2 doors with, I think, a KitchenAid mixer that's going to pop out here, a door, and then another skinny spice rack. So this is what custom is supposed to be. It's supposed to be one-piece construction like furniture and plywood. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plywood. You want cabinet grade plywood, especially when you're building cabinets. So if you ever wanted to take a look at how good somebody's cabinets were, you can almost count the ply in the plywood. Make sure it is. Anything that is 3/8 or even a 1/2 inch is that's not good enough for me, and it shouldn't be good enough for you. You want the highest quality in your house, especially when you're building kitchen cabinets, because you're paying for a custom piece. Don't let somebody fool you and say if they build custom, they can only build it to 18 or 24 inches. That's not custom. Those are standard sizes. This is not a standard size. This is exactly how I want it. It is, everything is one piece, and it's how I divide it up. So anybody who says, again, 18, 24, 30, 33, 36, those are the custom sizes, that's BS. I think that's it. One more surprise. I think in this corner what I'm going to do is drop a built-in coffee maker in there. I think there's enough space. I'll probably extend the end panel all the way down and put a nice coffee maker in there. I think it'd be pretty cool. We're about ready to refinish this or even put base coats on here. All the end panels, they're at the shop getting sprayed. All the doors, the drawer, everything is getting sprayed. So all I'm gonna have to do is do the body here. And we're gonna have the house cleaned first, then I'm gonna cover the floors, and then I'm gonna get to refinishing. And then I'm gonna paint the walls here. So the last thing you're gonna do is do your finished paint. We did one coat on the walls here. We're gonna refinish the cabinetry, and then we're gonna tighten up the wall at the end. You don't wanna do it the other way because you really don't wanna tape to a finished wall painting. You wanna paint last. I think that's it. So if you're looking for a quote for this, it is custom cabinetry, but you can go to our website. It's mycabinetpainters.com and click off custom cabinets. Or if you just want a quote on refinishing, or in this case, new doors, refinishing, custom build island, project management, floors, etc.